This should be fixed now. Girl, thank you. I did not realize. I did not realize. Hello. Hi, everyone. How are you guys doing? Thank you so much, Jari, for telling me about that. Girl, let me give you a shout out. Let me give you a shout out because I did fix my commands. I thought it was just me for a second. I totally get that because sometimes I have this thing where I personally can't hear people and I do be doing that. And in those situations, sometimes that happens to me on Discord. It happens to me everywhere. How are you doing? I am doing okay. I feel very out of it this week in general. I've been like this for like a few days. I think since Thursday. Thursday was like the big day where I'm like, I am so out of it. But I'm feeling a little better. I think yesterday I was kind of still a little off, but today I'm doing a little better than that. I feel like it's just like a gradual thing and hopefully it just like subsides. I'm glad I came in time because I didn't want to miss your thoughts and rants. Period. Period. How are you doing, Jari? How are you doing? Okay, I know you be going through it a little bit and I'm here for you. Okay, my DMs, if you ever want to tell me anything private, that's always open. That's always open. And if you don't want to talk about it and you say, girl, I want to forget. I don't want to talk about it. I actually don't know what you're talking about. Period. We could talk about something else. We could talk about something else. But yeah, me personally, Thursday was kind of rough. I was supposed to go do something and then there was there was some shit that went down. Okay. It wasn't anything crazy, but my personal like body, if my body's reacting in like a really anxious and terrible way, I'm gonna be so real. If my body's anxious like that, I'm not showing up. I'm not showing up. Like it hasn't been like that in a very long time. Where sometimes I'll be like anxious or nervous, but like I know it'll go away. I need to know that it's going to go away because if I don't believe that it's going to go away or my mentality is not like, okay, this is going to go away. It's not like a big deal. I'm fine. Then I'll go do it. Right. And I'm able to like kind of discern the situations that are like that and that aren't because when I was younger, I feel like I really had a terrible, tough time deciphering between the two to the point where like I wouldn't show up to class or I wouldn't go to school if I wasn't feeling well. And some of that is like an eating thing. Some of that is like a health thing, and some of that is just like a mental health thing. And I feel like it's really hard to navigate between the three sometimes. But it's gotten a lot better in the past few years. It's just like there's specific days and like weeks where I'm like, okay, this is not great. There's something going down. And usually for me, like there is an inciting incident. It's not like usually just something random. And I think that's what makes it really hard for me to cope sometimes. Well, not private, but I'm just stressed trying to plan a birthday, and I get that. I get that. I think for me, I'm not gonna lie, I stopped trying. Like every time I feel like I've tried to do something for my birthday, it just doesn't go well. To the point where like I'm honestly okay doing nothing. I'm honestly okay doing nothing because for me, like, and this is just like a personal thing, right? But I feel like ever since I was like younger, like as a kid my parents would force me to invite people I didn't even want to invite. Mind you, sometimes the people that I don't even want to invite show up first. And I'm like, girl, this is already terrible because people are here that I am forced to spend time with that I don't want. I would much rather be by myself at this point because I hate spending time with people that I don't like. I hate being forced to do it. Growing up, I never had birthday parties because my mom was mean. Was she mean to like just you or like, do you mean like in general? Because you think she'd be mean to everybody else. So I don't want to celebrate myself. And to me, 23 is a big deal. I don't know. Period. No, period. Period. I love seeing people celebrate their birthdays because I feel like weird about doing it for myself. Well, nobody, oh, well, you know, my mom is like, I don't want to put too much tea out there, but my mom is at least nice to other people. Everybody else thinks she's nice, or they think she's nicer than she is. If everyone says the same thing, you're a problem. That's so true. That's so true. I mean, yeah, if it's everyone, like not everybody is out to get you, so some of it must be true. A side of it is definitely true. Even if it's like that's one of those things too that I have with people who are like, it's because of this and it's because of this. So a lot of the times the reason don't matter. If somebody's not acting right, they're not acting right. That's just the T, right? If somebody's not acting right, they're just not acting right. So it doesn't matter if you're whoever died, if you're gonna go and act like an ass to everybody else. It's not their fault they died. Like I don't know. I know because I lived her with her, yeah. And that really sucks, girl. Like living in a situation that you're like, I want to be somewhere else. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. That's one of the things. Like my home life was just very unstable. Like in general, I would describe it heavily as confusing. And for me, like the only thing that I could do to get myself out of it was always just to like be involved in stuff. Like I would get so anxious being involved in stuff because I knew I would also get pushback if I did that. I would get pushback if I played video games. I would push back if I stayed home. I would get pushback if I went somewhere. And so to me, it was like, okay, it's easier for me to just go to school, stay at school, not have to deal with anything outside of that. Um, but I will admit that I wish that I was more comfortable eating like a school lunch, that I was more comfortable doing so many things because I would go to school and sometimes I literally wouldn't eat all day because I wouldn't get home till like 9 p.m. And just things like that, I feel like were just kind of detrimental. Um, but I think in some situations, you're just kind of like, I would rather suffer than like I would rather suffer physically than suffer emotionally in so many circumstances, and that's what I would do personally. Is what I was doing, you know. Hold on. For some reason, oh, it's not for some reason. I'm gonna go ahead and roll ads now, so that we can keep talking for a little bit. Oh, I always forget that it's commercial and not commercials. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about my haircut. I got it cut pretty short. I usually like it short, but it kind of dried weird yesterday. Um I usually like it short like for a little while and then it gets a little longer, which I really like, and then when it gets super long, I fucking hate it because it gets so messy. I'm not a big like long hair person. I don't like long hair in general. Like I'm going to be so real. Like I don't love a long hair moment. Even like, I mean, I think it's prettier on women. I'm no tea, no shade. Okay, if you want long hair, get long hair. But I think on women is where it's at. But even then, I feel like a bob or like a bob can be cute, but I feel like a bob to me does give older. Like it gives older, it gives secretary. Like that's the vibe. Every time I think of bob, I think of that. I think ponytail, I think Lara Croft. You know, I feel like my hair's getting really. You think so? I guess for you it always feels like so precise and pristine that I'm like it doesn't look long to me, you know? But maybe that's more of just like a how you style it and how you manage it type thing. But also I think long is very different for people. I think long, I think like it's everywhere, you know? Like that to me is long, but I don't know. I don't know. Now I'm like what is long? What isn't long? I don't know. I don't know. No, I'm black. My hair shrinks, please. You mean like shrinks in the sense that like it's compact? Is that what you mean? As it grows? That's so fascinating. That is very fascinating. But I guess that makes sense because it's just really compact. Um, but yeah, in terms of yesterday, what I was trying to talk about, but and I didn't realize I was on mute, which is a struggle. The struggle is real. I'm gonna also make sure that my audio is routing properly because I'm not sure if it is. Okay, now it is for sure. But yesterday I went and I had so many plans and I didn't realize that I was already so like a week or two ago, right? I was trying to make plans for this week. I didn't realize Friday was the 4th this week. Okay, I did not. I had no idea at all. And so for me, I was just like, "Hey, are you free on Friday? Are you free on Friday?" And one of my friends was like, "No, like I'm doing this and that and everything." Mind you, I think like it makes sense obviously, and I like was okay, we'll do it another day. Are you free this day, whatever. But I didn't realize that like I shouldn't have even assumed people would be free because it like was a holiday. And I feel like people always have plans on a holiday. Me personally, I don't. I don't always have plans on a holiday, but I feel like I somewhat tend to because I try to like make plans for holidays sometimes because I know that the holidays can like feel really awkward and like really isolating and like really sad. But sometimes I'm also like, you know what? Maybe I would rather be by myself. It really depends. It really depends for me because I'm not a big gathering person. Like I like spending time with people like one on one. Even like when it comes to like hangouts and stuff, I hate doing shit in groups. I hate doing shit in groups so bad. Like I know a lot of people have like really big group events and things like that, or like family events. I hate those. I'm gonna be so real. I hate having big gatherings because I'm like, I would rather spend time with like one person, two people, maybe four people total, including myself. Like after that, I'm like, there's too many people. I don't know who to talk to. I don't know who to listen to. Like it's too much. It's too much. It's like when you're playing an open world game and you have so many options as to where you need to go. Give me the one option. Give me the one option and like two branching paths, and I'll be good. And I'll be good. I would prefer that actually. No, black people have kinky hair because it's a strand within a strand, so my hair looks shorter when it dries after setting it. But if I pull it, oh, I see what you mean. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I understand I understand what you're saying. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if y'all love big gatherings. I feel lonelier in like a big gathering than I do in like a really small gathering because I feel like if I'm with one other person, I don't care if everybody is there with their mom, their auntie, their uncle, their grandma, their cousin who's not really their cousin but is a childhood friend that they're basically family. Like things like that. I'm like, girl, too many people. Too many people. Who am I talking to? Who am I listening to? Why am I here? They're all talking to each other and I can't. Like I can't. Like I feel so confined when I'm in a big group of people because I feel like I am too aware of like my space. I'm too aware that I'm there. I'm too aware that there's other people. I'm too aware that like me speaking could take time away from somebody else speaking and it's just like a whole mental war going on. Like it's like World War III is going on in my brain and then people are just living their lives and I can't separate the two in the way that like I would need to. I and I know that is definitely not, normal necessarily, but I feel like I just like think too much about a lot of things, and I think being in big groups is really overwhelming for me. I don't mind sometimes just being there to listen, but I feel like sometimes that I'm too aware of the fact that people can tell that I'm really quiet, and then I'm like, okay, but do they think I literally never have anything to say? And then like I hate the idea of being perceived when I'm there in like a big group of people. I think that makes it really difficult. But that's why I really love like watching a movie or something because I'm like, especially if we're watching it at the theater, I'm like, okay, I don't care how many people, how little people, because it doesn't matter. We have to sit and shut the fuck up while we watch, and I love that. I love that. When it comes to a concert too, I love and prefer going places by myself because I feel like so much more comfortable to express myself and not worry about like what people think. Especially because the people don't know me, they're never gonna recognize me, they're never gonna know who I am at any other point. And if they do, girl, maybe you're obsessed. Maybe you're obsessed. 'Cause how do you know me when I'm in some random ass city? Period. But I don't know. I think that's a me thing. I don't think that's a lot of people. I think a lot of people feel very differently about that than I do, and I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. We're gonna put myself here. Last time we tried to complete this area and we really, really fucking struggled. I don't know if we're gonna have a good time or if we're not. I did go ahead and change some builds up in the hope, that we can do fucking something here. But I don't know. We also have a journal that we're gonna go through after we try to beat this fight. And I'm also gonna try to make sure that the volume is fine for this game. Yeah, I think it should be good. But yeah, this is Simon, which I am not quite sure of Simon's relation to everything, but we have read a journal from him before. I don't know if I think he's Clair's creation of some kind, but I'm not really quite sure what else is going on there with him. My name is... Wait, what do you mean? I actually don't know that reference, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna turn down the music a little bit. Because the music is a lot louder than I thought it would be, but I love the music. I'm gonna be so real. Okay, I have made a very... Is that the one about... No, that one is like something about Kevin. I don't know that movie. I don't know this reference. I don't know this reference at all. This is Renoir's Drafts, by the way. Renoir's Drafts is like the hardest area of the game. I did go ahead and beat the Endless Tower. The gay boy. I have no idea who that is. Maybe if you sent me a picture, I can look at it after this fight and let you know, but I have no idea his coming out story. I'm sorry, it's not telling me anything. I am so sorry. Oh. Okay, no. Now I understand. What was it called? It was Love, Simon. That's what it was. Girl, I even read the book. I love the book. I'm gonna be so real. I'm terrible with names. I am so terrible with names. Once, like, because I thought you were saying that the movie's name was My Name is Simon. So I'm like, but I understand now what you're referencing. It was him, like, doing the video or the letter. It was Love, Simon. Yeah, that was the name of the movie. And then the name of the book was... I don't even remember the name of the book, but I have it somewhere on back there. Yeah. No, you're good. But that's why I was confused, because I was like, is it what's called My Name is Simon? Like, I have not heard of that movie ever. Sometimes it's really hard for me to connect a dot from here to here, but I do understand that I do understand exactly what you're talking about. I love the movie. I think I remember an awkward line. I think it was him, like, writing his email. Because he was, like, emailing this guy that he liked back and forth. It was either an email or, like, an online app where they can talk, something like Tumblr. But that's what that line was from. I remember that specifically. I think that's where it came from. And I think that's, like, at the end when he, like, reveals his screen name or whatever. I think if I'm recalling correctly. And the Crusher's name was Blue, who's played by Keenan Lons. What's Keenan's last name? I know it starts with an L, but I can't tell you what it is. Is it Lindsay? Lonzy? I don't know. But it was played by him. Okay. We're gonna do... Targeted ally deals double damage for 1 turn. And then we're gonna do... All set. Okay.
Here we go.
This is in the... I actually don't think I need to be doing all this, but I mean, hey. I've never seen it. I've seen the one with the Latino boy Victor. I love that one more. Honestly. That one was a lot better to me. I really enjoyed it a lot more. I also think the movie just pissed me off because they changed a bunch of stuff from the books. Or from the book. It's one book. It's Simon and the Homo Sapien Agenda is what it's called. I met him 2 years ago during Pride. Wait, which one? You met Victor? Victor's actor? What was his name? I cannot remember that man's name. But I feel like that's a really fun moment to call back to, because I feel like that's when I got one of my first, like, online friends or, like, consistent friends, while I was streaming. Because I streamed literally the day that Love, Victor dropped season 1. I think it was season 1. I think it was the day that season 1 dropped. So, like, that to me is, like, etched into my mind, because I remember Eli or Sneaky is one of my mods, or he's my only mod currently. But he isn't in here very often anymore. But that was back when I used to stream League. Like, that was a long time ago. I don't remember. I just remembered how fine he was. Hey, girl, yes. I'll give you that C. He's fine as hell. Also, I know I don't need to be doing all that for that specific fight. But this second round, I'm just like, if we can't cheese this shit, we're fucked. You know? So, I'm just really hoping that we can have a good time. Okay. I also didn't realize you can double your own damage, and I kind of love that. You can. Okay. Also, I'm only using her as a buffer because we literally just can't do enough damage otherwise, and I kind of just have to play this out a very specific way to do damage. Like, do you see how fucking little these people do? They don't do shit. They don't do shit. Okay, y'all. This is the time. We either clock some tea or we're fucked. Or we're fucked. We'll see. Fuck! That did not do nearly as much as I wanted it to. Okay. Well, I'm a little concerned. We can survive this potentially. If we can get through 2 rounds, we can win. shit. Oh, we can survive one round because she has the thing that brings her back. Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do this. And then we're gonna do the same. Oh shit, she doesn't have any of the buffs on her. Fuck me. Oh, we're not gonna do nearly as much damage here. Oh, that was actually still really good. Oh, we're fucked. We're literally fucked. Okay, we're gonna have to try this again. Oh shit. No, it's over. We literally can't do damage with anybody other than Maelle. Okay, we try again. Wings Club comes out in October. I'm not happy with the way this year's looks, but I'm staying optimistic. That's why I need to be right now. Wait, that's why you need to be what right now too? I feel like a word is missing there. Okay, I don't know what I need to do to help her survive. Oh, I do. There's one thing that'll let you survive at 1 HP, but I don't know if I have it. I literally don't remember what it was called. Okay. Apply shell when falling below 50% health. What is it? Like, it's a very specific thing where it's like you can survive basically at 1 HP on one turn. There's also one that gives you a shield every turn, and I do think that that would be quite beneficial. I'm just like, he just needs to focus the wrong people, and then I win. Like, then I just win, but I don't know. Breaking target doubles the burn damage. I'm just like, where is it? Like, there's one, I swear, there was actually one that was like that. I just don't remember what it was. And I definitely unlocked it. That's why I'm like, it should be in here somewhere. Girl, please. Okay. Let's see. I don't know what to do with him. I guess I could do Breaking Death on one of the other people. Because I think that would be really beneficial. But I don't know, can we break with a normal attack, or do I have to waste an ability to do that? Just 50% more damage. Okay, I have that. Oh my god, where is it? I have no idea where it is. Okay. I have no idea what it is. So, we're just going to kind of cope with this. I'm going to give these people... What was it? Something break. It was something break. Energizing break? No. It's dying break, maybe? I know it's like me dying... Breaking Death, maybe? Yes. Breaking Death. And I will give this to Lune as well. Killing self, by the way, on start is a terrible idea. We're not doing that. Okay. We're going to do this again. This is in the hopes that we manage to... I think we technically have to luck out and do the 200% damage. Because Maelle has roulette. And what roulette does is roulette basically gives you a thing where you can do between 50% and 200% damage. So we're kind of really hoping for the 200%, and I think that's what we actually need to like succeed. Girl, period. Love that for you. You know, sometimes that's nice though. Then you get some like alone and relaxing time to yourself. Okay, let me see.
That's lucky.
Okay, I want to do this. I don't think this is really necessary for the first round because I think Maelle could just one-shot him during this phase just like normally. But we're doing it just in case because I don't want to make this any more painful than it needs to be. Okay. Alright, I'm just like really hoping. I'm not gonna stay on this fight, by the way, for too long because I will move on if we just can't succeed, you know? But I'm really hoping. I'm really hoping that we succeed.
That's lucky.
Also, the reason I only gave Maelle the shields is because I feel like if she dies, it's kind of pointless anyway. But I don't know. Okay, what's this? And again, Monoko doesn't do enough damage in my opinion, but I just need him for the buffs. Okay. Please, please, for the love of God, do 200%. And then we just win. Fuck. That still doesn't kill. Okay, I am really fucking scared. He got time. He can sleep a little longer. I gotta shower. I get that. Okay. Did I give Monoko the revives or no? See, this is the shit that pisses me off. Okay. Okay, this is not terrible. Oh, I think she does have second chance. Yes. I love that. I love that. She'll be back up. She'll be back up. Okay. We're gonna do... Oh, shit. She doesn't... She'd need to wait for her turn. Well, that fucking sucks. Okay. Well, here's what we're going to do. We're gonna do Stendhal, then Revenge. Which I hope I will have enough AP for. I did not think that was gonna be enough. Okay. Okay, okay, we're going, we're moving. Let's go, cutscene! I'm so happy. Do we get to find out anything from him? I don't really know if he's sentient. Some of the Nevrons are, though. You know, that's what we saw from the ones that were off. He gives Verso a sword? What? Oh, wow. Verso, by the way, with the curly hair, now he looking fine as fuck. Now he's looking fine as fuck. I'm sorry, that sword is too big for Verso. He needs to put it down. That's such a beautiful view. Is that all we get to find out from this? I live in the hood. I don't know if that's gunshots or fire. Girl, me too though. Like, not jokingly. Like, I don't live in like the worst part, but like it's pretty bad out here. It's pretty bad out here. My street in particular is relatively safe though, so that's good.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Exactly, because we got the sword and we killed that bitch. Period. An ethereal sword deals light damage on any damage dealt with skills. Oh, I love that. I love that. Maybe we give him this. Can't die if at least rank A. What? That's insane. 20% chance to apply burn on. You know, we'll give this to him. We'll give this to him. I don't know if we're really gonna use him at all, but like, hey, it's a cool little sword moment. The remains of Simon's chroma. Do you wish to fight Simon again? Oh, I'm okay, thank you. I'm okay, thank you. Thank you, though.
More and more of my mind is fading away. I must put my words down on paper before I lose myself entirely. My beautiful Claire.
Is this their dad?
What did she do to you? That paintress. She fooled me. She looked so much like you, and I believed her story.
No. The dad
She
is literally
granted me the
Renoir.
power to fell the axons and enter the monolith. I realized too late that she had warped my mind. That she had in fact taken you away, locked you somewhere I could never reach, and set me on a path to destroy your future. But then I met Aline, who showed me that I could save you. With her help, I descended to the bottom of the monolith, where Aline had sealed him away. The one who brings the Gamache. The one who threatens our very existence. But his powers are strong, and I'm finding it harder and harder to fight his influence over my mind. My mind is breaking. My final thoughts are only a few. I despair. But one day, our suffering will end, and we will find our way back to each other. In this life, or another.
I feel so bad for him. I honestly feel bad for so many of the Nevrons. I wonder how much of their behavior was actually instinctual, and how much of it was just like Renoir's influence over them. Okay, we do have one other journal to read. I don't know which one it was. People come and people go. The one who will always be there for you is you, little one. There's more to life. If you can just see how big the sky truly is, reach out your hand and it's yours. Art can be a window, and art can be a mirror, and great art is both. Son, you'll never be a true artist if there's always a mask between you and the viewer, especially when the viewer is you. You speak to me of perfection, but is there really any such thing? Or is it a siren, leading us astray? I happily predict that neither of us will ever summit that elusive peak, but I care little as long as we walk together. Art gives us the perception of control. For a moment, as I paint, I find order among the chaos. That is, for me, a moment of pure contentment. That is truly better than any perfection. Yeah, I think this is the one that we got today, or I got today before I started streaming. I wonder who they're all written by. If they're written by the mother, if they're written by Renoir, I'm not really sure. Also, I will say, I went to do the Endless Tower, and the Endless Tower was playing with me a little bit, because it looks like you can do a lot more stuff than you can, and it seems to be some sort of placeholder content. Also, we have a few things to do in the camp, so we're going to go to the camp, and then we're probably just going to finish the game if that doesn't take forever, because that's really all that we have left. It's really all that we have left. Like, there's nothing else left to discover, nothing else left to finish. Maybe there's like a bunch of stuff that we have to purchase, but I have not been able to find anything else of need. The first thing we're going to do is I found the remaining lost gestrels, and so we're going to see if we get anything really special by doing so, or if it's just a bunch of like disappointing gifts. You found some of my kids! I must thank you. All of them are back. Now I can go back to my one true passion. Cooking? Being the worst parental figure I can be. Okay! Can we Can we give you somebody else? Is that really it? Don't piss me off. Is this really it? Allows flee to be instantaneous. Oh, okay. I'll take that, I guess. Because I want to get all the Pictos, and I have a list of the ones that I'm missing. And I will get through those eventually.
How are you going to win back their trust?
You're really enjoying this, aren't you?
Can't rely on good
Okay,
hair
I do
and
need to turn this
anymore.
up. Because although the
So,
music on the
what's the
fight was
plan?
loud, this conversation is not. Let me know if it's still quiet for you guys, but I think this should be good.
Well, at least everyone's still talking to you. That's a start.
Yeah, we're going to spend time with him. I don't really necessarily care or want to, but I want to see what the hell else we're missing. Okay, we might as well do everything. Verso approaches Monoko, who looks deep in thought. Monoko is thinking about what happened after the paintress was expelled from the canvas. I'm sorry, the lighting makes... Why is Verso's hair all white
Everything
from that
okay?
angle? I don't think that was intentional. I think that was some sort of
How does it feel?
poor lighting
Reaching
situation.
one's goal after so many years.
Does it feel good? I don't feel like we're actually done.
At the end
So,
of the day, I'm just a gestural. I always support you, but still.
will a duel help you feel better?
And you'll help you feel better.
Not today.
Oh, wow.
I know I shouldn't grow attached to humans. They are ephemeral creatures. They come and go. And when they go, they never come back.
Y'all, here's one thing I want to say. I don't know if you guys have played Disco Elysium, but does Monoko's voice not sound like one of our, like, the voices of our brain speaking in Disco Elysium? Like, I feel like it's so reminiscent. It's so similar.
Yet, I share their sadness.
Maybe it's just his cadence. Maybe it's just how low his
Share
voice
their
is, but that's
joy.
really what it feels like to me.
Because Verso knew what you were like outside the canvas, and I know what you're like inside here.
Y'all, I'm not gonna lie. Verso looking like this with this hair is so impeccable. He looks so fucking fine.
You are the most.
I didn't
loyal
see the
friend
vision before, but I do see it now.
Certainly
I do
not
see it now.
just a gestural.
When I left you 10 years ago, I convinced myself that it was for the grandest sake. But really, I could no longer watch the death of expedition after expedition.
I didn't think he'd feel that way. Not to this extent.
Yeah. I know.
Yet here I am with you again. Am I loyal because that's who I am? Or because Verso painted me that way?
Okay, so he's challenging the idea of, like, free will. And I mean, especially for them, I feel like it's a really important conversation for them to have. But even then, like, would it actually change your life? I don't know if it will, or if it would just make you feel more constrained, you know? You've kicked my ass enough times to know that it's just who you are. You're not any more real than I am. That's a reality we have to accept, and I think
You're
that's
not
true.
any more real than I am. That's a reality we have to accept.
And have you accepted it?
I don't think so.
Sometimes I wish things could go back to how they were before. When we could play with Claire, Aline, and Renoir. It felt like nothing bad could happen to any of us.
Good times never last.
Bad times
Fortunately.
seem to have made themselves comfortable, though.
Well, it's up to us to make sure they go away. Want to go hunt some Nevrons? We are absolutely not ready to take on like in the good old days.
That would warm my heart.
And let's go get cut in half.
Monoko is touched by Verso's willingness to endure bodily harm to raise his spirits. And Verso knows Monoko would do the same for him. Okay, you know, I am a Monoko hater a little bit. Maybe it's not a hater, maybe I'm more so indifferent, but I feel like that was a really touching conversation. They battle a few Nevrons in the middle of the night, like in the good old days. before returning to the others.
So,
You'll really enjoy
can't rely. Well. It is a beautiful evening. The
It
colors
really
in the
is.
sky, the shining of the stars.
I think there's something also poetic in the way that, like, the way looks as beautiful as it is with how depressing and lonely and destructive it is.
Tonight is a night full of promise.
Is it?
We shall bring Noko back.
You guys, I didn't realize we were gonna do this in his story. Okay, no. Now I'm glad we're doing this.
Thought you wanted to wait until things calm down.
Yeah, that's what I
Who
thought
knows
too,
how
but
much
I'm okay
time
with
tomorrow
this.
will allow. No. Let us give Noko the gift of today.
I don't even know if he'll get to stay here.
It's a simple journey
know?
to the sacred river. We're not far. It's close to the
Yeah,
station.
I know where it is. I've been there.
Golgra won't be happy that you're jumping the queue again.
Girl, Goga can shut the fuck up and move out the
I'll
way.
deal with Golgra later.
Right,
We
exactly.
bring Noko back once before. Will you help us again, my friend?
Yes.
Always.
Verso promised Minoko they would bring Noko back. Sacred River is not far from Minoko Station to the north. Yeah, we've been there. Let's go. I'm really excited to do this. I'm happy that we're getting to bring him back. It was really depressing seeing him go. Really was. Okay. Oh, it's not even far from where we're at. It's literally like right here. Does this person have anything I haven't bought? I try to like buy everything every time I pass somewhere, but I'm not quite sure if I've gotten everything. I do think I'm still missing some like records, like music, but I'm not quite sure which records I'm missing. Obviously, because there's not like a list. I don't also know where he wants me to go to do this. Like, am I just going all the way down? Hi, Mars. How are you doing? I love that emote. Welcome in. Okay. The sacred river, where gestures are reborn after death. Good, how are you today? I honestly am feeling a little tired, but I'm just happy to be playing this game and making some progress. And then we're gonna pump that anxiety that I've been feeling this week up a little bit when we go and play Resident Evil later. So that'll be at least a different kind of anxiety, so I'm okay with that. Do you wish to resurrect Noko? Yes. Yes! Are you kidding me? Why would I say no?
I haven't been here in a while.
Yeah.
The sacred
That's
river.
not technically true, because we did come here, but...
Let's make haste. I
Not
don't want
in
her
the
to
story.
spot us.
Oh! Well...
Wait a minute, hold on.
Exactly. You're trying to skip the queue again, you old, lazy, retired warrior. Okay. Okay, she's coming in with the shade. She coming with the shade. I haven't played this, you know, and you should. If you like JRPGs, or just like RPGs in general, I think this is a really good one. I think this game has been incredible, fantastic soundtrack. I really love all the characters. To me, the characters matter most in like a story-focused game. And I think this game has been incredible. I'm not even a big like turn-based person. There's only specific games that I've played because I'm kind of like iffy when it comes to turn-based. I'm playing Metaphor Period. Okay, are you enjoying it? I'm not gonna lie, I did not love Metaphor. I did play it. I did finish it. I did have a great time with it. I feel like a lot of it just felt really tedious. Yes, thoroughly. Period. I think if it clicks for you, it really clicks. Because I feel like for me, some of it felt like it was the gameplay that like was getting really tedious. It's mainly because the mana situation. I hate the mana. Less tedious than Persona 3. I haven't played 3. I've only played Persona 5. And I love Persona 5. I played base Persona 5 too, which was, I think from what I've heard, a lot or more tedious than Persona 5 Royal, but it was honestly pretty good. It was driving the dungeons. Yeah, I feel like with Metaphor, my issue is like I left to do everything. And one of my big things is like, and this is like an issue I have with Persona in general, is like the time system. It's so stressful. I feel like Metaphor is kind of forgiving, honestly, because I was following a guide and I still fucked up a few times, but I was able to get back into it and like just make use of the time that they gave me towards the end, because like there's a period of time where they give you basically extra time to do stuff, and I think that honestly really helped. I didn't really use a guide for like builds or anything like that. My builds were just like what I thought would work well and what I assumed would be functional. I think there was one fight that I kind of googled how to play, and after that one I was honestly doing pretty good. I get bored feeling like I'm doing the same thing over and over again. I get that. I feel like for me, it's just like, in terms of story, Metaphor didn't really hook me. I feel like I wasn't as connected to the characters, and I feel like that's the main thing that didn't work for me. Like, I loved the design of the game. I think the art style and the UI, and honestly, like, all the character designs, all of the different, like, things are just so cool. And I do agree that the dungeons look really cool. The dungeons, like, the dungeon design is impeccable. Some of the dungeons feel too long, because I like to do the dungeon all in one sitting, and some of them, I think it was one in particular, felt like, oh my god, this is going to keep going and going and going. And that one really pissed me off. I'm not going to lie, that one pissed me off a little bit. And then there was, I feel like other than that, it was just like the mana running out. And I'm like, oh my god, I ran out of mana, and I don't have whatever, and I don't have whatever. And like, that was getting too much. And it was mainly like the mana management that like really bothered me, because I felt like I was also being very selective with how I used it, and I still was struggling. So I don't know if that was a strategy issue, if it was a build issue, it could be all the above. But that's a lot of those situations I would have to go and like grind for the mana and then go and continue. And I think that's what like made it feel like grindy in a bad way. I also tried to like level everything to 99, like every single one of the archetypes for every single character, and I think that also is like very, very grindy, right? And I can acknowledge that, but I wanted like to have the right build. But then I still didn't have enough like Magla or whatever to like put skills in different things, and I think those parts were like kind of off-putting to me. I think some of the story beats were really good, but I didn't necessarily love the pacing of like the side content. Sometimes I feel like sometimes during certain times I was like, I wish I was prioritizing something else, but like this is the best way to spend my time, because there's certain things you can only do on certain days, and I'm like, okay. So things like that I think interfered a little bit with how I played it. I don't love the like time management aspect, but I did find it enjoyable for the most part. I think there were certain parts where like I was like, okay, now I'm over it. And I think part of it was just like how much time I spent just like grinding stuff. But yeah, I think this one doesn't feel grindy at all. And that's one of the main things that I really love about this game. I've also connected really well with a lot of the characters, and I feel like they really feel really human. They feel really emotional, which I really appreciate. I feel like a lot of them have different motivations. They have different fears. They have different just experiences in general, and that they are very distinct from each other. And I really appreciate that, because I feel like a lot of games just don't distinguish characters like emotionally that far apart, or they're like, they are distinct and they're too distinct. But I feel like this game has created like a decent amount of like different kind of characters, but they still feel like they go well together. And I really appreciate that.
How did you even know I was here?
Un poquito bimido. Non è che sta de otro continente.
Girl, no, I'm saying I smell the feet. They're that nasty. Okay.
Fair point.
Lukito Minaru. Naru
We've been over this before. See all these gesturos? They're waiting in the queue like everyone else. Oh, are we skipping the queue?
It's a stupid rule. We should just bring them all back now.
How does that work? How would you bring them all back now? Like, does it have to be one at a time? Oh. It's because there aren't enough adults to, like, take care of the newborns and, like, teach them the way of life. Okay, no, this one, I'm like, okay. Girl, plug the ears. You don't even have ears. How do you hear?
You leave me no choice then.
Oh no.
Oh, girl.
Think twice.
voice, Minoko.
I have already thought about it.
Oh, we're gonna
thrice,
fight her, aren't we?
Golgra. I demand a trial by
Oh
combat.
my god. And if we flop, then what?
Dopo chi sarevo?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, wow.
Please help me.
For Noko, then.
Okay.
Varico femi.
May you both survive this. Oh, she's coming in hot. She's coming in hot. Love a game with voice acting. We really do. Really do. Okay. I think we're gonna do this. Oh, she has way too much health for these folks. Y'all, my builds are ass for these characters because I prioritize almost everybody else. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay, I forgot that I don't have the other weapon. I don't have anything for the low levels. Okay. Oh, wow. I'm surprised that did so much damage. What can we do here? I don't know what we applied, but we applied like everything, so. Oh, we took way too many turns. Shit, I don't have enough. I didn't think this would do so much damage. Okay, she can't kill both of us on one turn, so I think we win this.
Live through worse.
Okay, wait. Love that! Okay. I was like, wait a minute. We can take 2 turns if we do this.
Vivo, pure come fai?
It's almost time for my squat session. It's leg day.
Che leg day.
Sorry, I can't finish this fight.
Come on.
Come on. We won already. Stop lying. He's like, I'm about to die. Let's not.
Pure come Wira, Monoko.
Okay, thank you, Golgra. I appreciate it.
Che robani?
I won't say thank you.
I wonder if they have like an actual written out language or like how they handled
Thank you.
the speaking in the gestural language. Like if it's actually supposed to be word for word or something, or like if there's an actual connection, or if they're just saying random stuff. It's okay, we can raise Lil Monoko. Or Little Noko, I mean.
It's so good to hear your voice.
Hey, Noko. How's my favorite merchant?
Yes, are you gonna sell us some stuff? I wanna know.
Golgra, are you crying?
Teno.
Not yet, I'm afraid. We have a mission. Do you remember our expedition of friends?
Okay, but he doesn't have to come along if he wants to go and be safe. No? I mean, that makes sense,
Just
actually.
you. They were very worried. Come, let's go back to camp. We found many treasures for you to trade.
That's sweet.
Marotura Noko tu viraggio. Noko
Let me take Noko
Galitiva.
to the village. It's always disorienting for the newly returned. Noko needs time to adjust.
Liborona che na villaggio?
Noko, would you like to go back to the village?
But I'm Noko's guardian.
I know you want to keep Noko by your side, but
It is safer there.
it's safer there. You'll see Noko when we get back to the village.
Oh, is he gonna...
Wait
I
for
thought he
me.
was gonna give him one of the flowers. I
Leave
was
it
like,
to
that's really
Sophia.
sweet. Off we go then. Okay.
You'll be fine. Better than with you. That's for sure.
That he will be. Thanks for helping. I never understood how Golgra got so freakishly strong.
I could take gold.
Girl, it's the exercise. Maybe if you went to the gym. Mmm.
I will never show you weakness ever again.
Come on. Let's get back to camp.
Okay. I think we can just run out. I think it's this way. At least I hope I'm going the right direction. I feel like it's a little disorienting in here. I'm still really obsessed with this look. I'm sad that Maelle didn't get an outfit like this one. Neither did Monoko. If I am able to get one, I don't know where I would have gotten it from. At camp, Monoko sits by himself thinking. Verso knows his old friend wants to talk, even if he's too proud to admit it. Verso approaches Monoko.
You okay? At least Noko is safe.
Yeah.
And can begin readjusting.
You'll see him again eventually, I hope.
Every time he returns,
Yeah.
he's slightly changed. I mourn the loss of who he was before.
I mean, to be fair, I think in general people change with time. And I think this happens to us a lot too. And you go and, you know, spend a lot of time apart from a friend. And then you see them again in a few years and it's like, they're so different. The people in their life are different. Their values are different.
My old mentor.
Their job is different. What they do in their spare time, their hobbies are different. I feel like that's such an interesting thing to experience, and then you're stuck with a slight fixation or like an idea of who they were from back then, but it's like that's not who they are, you know, and you have to go back and like relearn how to communicate with them and like what they're about now, you know.
Thank you.
Monoko seems about to cry. They've always been best friends, but Verso and Monoko's bond grows even stronger from their adventure. Wait, we only have one more. We have one more, and then we get to finish the game. Let's go. I don't know if we have time to finish the game, so we'll have to see. But they spend a bit more time together as Verso cheers Monoko up. They return to the others.
So,
You're really
can't rely. Well,
You want to spend time with him? Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Verso approaches Monoko. He knows exactly what Monoko is thinking. Does he want to go and visit Noko?
Noko always said that he didn't mind waiting in the queue. Why were you so adamant about bringing him back sooner?
Because he misses him. Because he wants to see him sooner. Come on, Verso.
there was never supposed to be a queue. Verso wanted us to experience the excitement of new beginnings. He gave us the gift of the river. Why shouldn't we use it? Noko found me after the fracture. Noko raised me, taught me, protected me. It's my turn to protect him. That's how it works. He took care of me. Now I take care of him. Except I can't.
Sorry, Monoko.
Because of me.
I know why you're doing this. And I know how it might end. I'm not gambling on tomorrow.
Noko. Why help me then?
For Verso. And for you.
My friend.
Verso gave us many new beginnings. He would have wanted a new beginning for you too.
What beginning would that be? If your idea is that the painting ends, you're just going to cease to exist. There wouldn't be a new beginning. There would only be an ending.
You
We don't know where this is
deserve
going.
A new beginning. If you want one. Every one of us does. Now come over here and let's snuggle.
Little spoon?
Little spoon.
Obviously.
Monoko and Verso understand each other more than ever. They bond, they share is unbreakable. We're max. Okay, let's see what this ability is. Their heartfelt conversation reminded Monoko that actually there is another skill he had forgotten. Breakpoint. They spend more time together being weird and sentimental before returning to the others. Okay, I want to see what exactly this ability is. So I'm really curious. By the way, I'm missing literally one ability for him, and I have no idea what enemy it comes from, so I literally don't know. I literally don't know. Okay. Deals extreme single target damage, one hit, uses weapons element, fills the target's break bar, and breaks it. Oh, shit, that's cool. That's cool. I really like that, actually. I really like that. Okay. We're gonna go to sleep. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take us as close as possible to where we need to go. and then we're gonna wait out the ads because they're coming up. And this is a good time to say that if you don't want ads, you can always sub, but I do pause the stream and we just kiki for a little bit while the ad is playing. So there's no like actual pressure to do so. It's just if you want that, if you want some emotes, whatever. But otherwise, we are going to head over there. I don't think there's literally anything that I can think of that I have not done at all. At all. I don't think there is anything left for me to uncover. So, with that in mind, we are going to go over there. We're going to wait out the ads. I might go get some water or something. I'm contemplating it because I think I should be drinking water since I have not had food. Water is at least like a... It's not a supplement, but it is good to put something in the body, okay? So, I'm going to go over there. We're going to wait out the ads, and then we're going to move on, okay? I'm trying to see if there's like a decent place to like park close by. So maybe like here. Maybe actually I can literally just pause the game. I don't know why I'm like I need to do this and that way, and I'm like, no, we literally don't. Oh, this would be cool. This like y'all know when there's like a waterfall or something behind it, like usually there's loot. They should have added loot there. Trying to see if there's like something else here. We can take a quick look. Like this is Lumiere. Just looks like. Girl, that's the Eiffel. That is the Eiffel Tower, girl. Lumiere is literally Paris. Lumiere is literally Paris. What? Did we see the Eiffel Tower before? I feel like we didn't. I feel like we didn't. Okay, I'm gonna quickly go grab some water while the ads are playing. But I don't think there's anything else other than this, so I will be back very, very quickly. Okay, the ads are almost finished, and then we will get going. I did actually get water and food, so my be right back's room is not alive. Okay, we got some strawberries. Period. Period. Okay, they're posing. They're posing. They're showing you. Oh, I'm putting it the wrong one. Look, look, we got the strawberries. Okay, they do look a little redder than they probably should, and I think that's just like what I have for my lighting adjustment or like the saturation adjustment for my camera. So it's nothing crazy. But welcome back. Okay, I'm really excited for us to be getting into this because I don't know what to expect and I'm a little scared. We only have about an hour. We can go to an hour and a half if I feel like it's like the very, very end and we have no save point. But we realistically only have about an hour left of this and then we'll pause it there and then we're going to go and play Resident Evil. So just saying. Okay, I was like, where's the sound at? Okay, Esquie. Y'all, do you think we got this? I feel like we do, because this can't be harder than the Simon fight at all.
Wait for us here. It's dangerous for you near Papa.
I love Esquie. We need him. It's not. The Simon fight makes this a cakewalk. Okay,
We'll
yeah,
have
that
to
makes
move
sense.
fast. I can't maintain them for very long.
Also, welcome in, Mark. How are you doing? Oh, wow. We have an army.
Tomorrow comes.
Let's go. Okay. Part of me wonders if I should like switch to who I'm playing as because I feel like Maelle is doing too much. Oh. Okay. We don't actually need to fight these people. Is there still loot around? Y'all, I'm sorry, but my loot obsession... See, there's loot! There's loot. The loot obsession will not be forgotten. Okay, just because we're finished. Just because we don't need more colors of Lumina. And I don't even know if we're... Like, we're missing some Pictos because I went through the list. But I don't think any of them are that crazy. Oh.
These expeditioners are glorious.
Oh, that's
wreakers of
our
havoc.
flag. Okay, I love that. I wonder if there's anybody who didn't find any of the lost gestrels. You know? Like, I do wonder, like, how different people played the game. Because I feel like if you're missing it, like, it would be so annoying to think that you were just going to unlock it without finding them. And then you just never get to unlock those things. Also, the music here is impeccable. Like, it makes me want to fight. Like, come on, throw us into a battle right now. Okay. I don't know if there's anything... No, there is. We're also about to enter a fight, I think. Hey, I wanted to fight. We gotta fight. Oh, this is... I feel like... Even he might... Yeah. I am way too over-leveled for this. I don't know why they didn't put them in the same fight. Okay. I just wasn't sure. Because I was like, am I only doing that because I'm doing extreme damage, or is that like any damage? Okay. Oh my god, they're like everywhere. Y'all, earlier in the game, I'm not gonna lie, that sound used to jump scare the fuck out of me. Because I'm like, oh my god, I don't do enough damage, what are we doing? And now we're so like over leveled that it's not a big issue at all. Because I think the only person who doesn't do much damage is technically Verso. But with his Simon weapon, I feel like just by having that, he does a lot more. Which I low-key think I should give him the cheater Picto, because I feel like that one is like my favorite, or one of my favorite. I do like the ability that, the fact that that ability is so strong, because I feel like it was when we played against it also. So it kind of just makes it feel really realistic. Look, I know I was using her as a buffer, but I loved using her as a DPS. I changed so many of the pictures for her specifically because of that, but... The Sciel DPS is where it's at. I'm not gonna lie, I still don't understand why we can interact with the trash cans. Like, what is the benefit of that? I never, like, They made every single trash can in Lumiere interactable, and I literally have no idea what the intent behind that decision is. Is this the very first area that we started in? Because if so, that is very fucking cool. I don't know if I should be going this way or the other way. I just don't want to miss anything. I really don't know. Because I'm like, is there anywhere else to keep going here? This is just the very first area we came from.
Good stuff.
Energizing, powerful. Give 2 AP on a plot. Oh, period. Okay. This is what we were missing, so I don't mind this at all. Do we have anything else here? No. I love their use of the lighting and like the fog and how it kind of makes it feel like a painting a little bit from a distance now. Like when it's kind of like grim, or not grim, but like kind of like lit up the way that it is, it just really emphasizes the fact that this feels kind of unreal, you know? But we don't really need to like take any stops because I feel like we're doing so much damage that I'm like, I don't really see any fight being an issue at all. Because unfortunately, I feel like we'll end up just one-shotting even the final boss.
The 32s.
I don't think they'd give me even much XP. Because I want to get the level 99 achievement. I think that would be really cool, but I don't know if I'll have enough. We can fight these. I'm like, if there's a group of people, it's fine. We can get down with them.
Some mayhem.
Period. Oh, we got 2 new weapons? That's sick. I did not think we would be getting any weapons here. Letiso. Is this an area we were here in the very beginning of the game, and I think the only pickups that would have been up there were probably the ones we already got before. Is there anything over here? It's mainly because of how dramatic the lighting is. I'm like, maybe there's something over there. Okay, and this is where we came from. Right, yeah. There is something over here.
Well, that will help.
I'm glad that the game has like given us an abundance of colors of Lumina, because I don't know, I'm just like, it would have been really annoying to feel so extremely limited by them, but it seems like you just got as many as you looked for, which I appreciate. I really do, because my Maelle would have not been as sickening as she was if I did get them. Same with my Sciel. I feel like I definitely like greedily invested into them. I put way too much.
He's at the top.
But
Yes. Maelle.
are we ready for him? I don't know if we are emotionally. I mean, combatically, like, yeah, we're gonna gag his ass, but like, isn't it beautiful here? Her paintings are always astonishing. And I wish you would understand. Understand what? Just what it means for me to paint. What do you mean? The boy has gone silent.
Wow.
I feel like he's just implying that like she doesn't understand the reason behind his painting. And how maybe she's kind of like ruining it with her vision of it. Okay. No, we have diverging paths. I don't know which one to choose.
Good stuff.
Okay, this is getting a little too dark visually. Like, I can't see what's going on. I feel like this is the right path, so let's go back. Is there anything over here? No. Oh, there. Yes, there is. I was like, are we even gonna see somebody to find a use for that. But I think you get to keep them after you finish the game because you can technically go back to your like last save file or whatever, I think. Because I did look up if there was like a point of no return or like if the game actually like forces you to like leave everything. That's not the case, which is great. I fucking hate when games do that. When they force you to leave shit behind. Like, come on.
Mayhem.
Useful.
Oh. Those Nevrons, these ones, freak me out. I'm not gonna lie. Like, in terms of design, who thought this up? What's going on? Oh, I was wondering if I got all the chromatic bosses. I would say for this reason, no, I didn't.
Time to strike.
Except this one is not optional. Oh, I should have done Twilight Stage.
I want to choose.
See, okay. Sometimes when I use this ability, it just makes me look off screen, and I'm like, come on, I want to see what I'm doing. I'm like, come on.
What have we here?
Okay. What the fuck? God, this city is a disaster now. Oh, what's going on down there? Are we gonna fight a Kraken? I'm just kidding. I think there was like the flying serpent that I fought.
Great.
But I don't think there's really anything else.
The Opera House.
There. Okay, no. Are there anything in this direction? Lumiere has suffered much damage. There's something in the water. Ask Esquie to bring it to the surface. Yes, please. I didn't realize Esquie was gonna, like, come back here. This is a journal of Expedition 60, a legendary expedition known for its unorthodox tactics. What does that mean?
William, Expedition 60. They mocked us when we said the human body is the strongest of them all. We trained relentlessly, and now our bodies have achieved the pinnacle of human performance, with which we are able to crush our enemies. We are so much more agile and aerodynamic without the heavy uniforms constraining our glorious muscles. With Leslie's unstoppable training regime, we are impervious. That's how we were able to charge through that ghostly Gamage barrier and reach the Paintress. But it seems we've been wrong about what she is. The Paintress is just as trapped as we. The real terror lies beneath the monolith. The rest of Expedition 60 marched on to confront him, while I was tasked to warn Lumiere. But it seems I might have run out of time. One last swim separates me from Lumiere, but even with my mighty muscles, I don't know if I can outswim the Gamage.
Outswimming the Gamage is
So
crazy.
my final message. Bare naked muscles will save the world. But
That's
don't
so
waste time
funny.
on the Paintress. Aim for the bottom of the monolith.
Which we already went there. So he's talking about Simon and Renoir. Right? That is what he's talking about. That's so fascinating. It's a shame that we didn't have this earlier. It's a shame we didn't know that earlier. We do need to see that DLC. We definitely have a DLC coming. With the fucking way they baited me with the Endless Tower, I don't know why. I thought that me finishing all the fights would explain why the Endless Tower looked like it did with the right paintings and shit. But it wasn't. But it wasn't. There was nothing else we could do there after finishing everything in the Endless Tower. So that alone is definitely going to be a DLC, an update, a something. And also, I wonder if we'll get more games in like the universe, right? Because I was always wondering why they titled it Clair Obscur Expedition 33 and not just Expedition 33. You know? Because I think that would have had the same point. I also was really curious when we fought the Clair and Obscur enemies as to what else that symbolized, because I feel like those have some importance to them that like was unexplained or something, but I don't think that's necessarily the case. I know Clair Obscur just means dark and light, but like I think there's more to that. This is the same boy, isn't it? No, this looks like somebody older. Maybe this is the father? I don't know if Renoir played though. This is so beautiful. This is such a stunning opera house. Can we talk to him? No. Okay. I was like, maybe we can accompany him, but no, we can't. He said, "Girl, I don't need the accompaniment. Leave me alone." Okay. But that was like a way up. I was like, hello? Where did that come from? Okay. The Creations. I hate that they're called Creations, though. Like, why is that their name? I was so interested by them when I saw them in the Endless Tower, though, because I hadn't seen them anywhere else before that.
Neverons
What
from
the hell is
Axon
going on?
Islands. What are they doing here?
Like Axon's their papa's creations. Not Claire's.
Yeah.
Cup is full.
This middle one freaks me the fuck out because of its movement. And it just makes me realize how when we're gonna play Silent Hill F in October, it is going to be a tough time. It is going to be a tough time. Y'all, I'm struggling with Resident Evil, and Resident Evil is not that scary. I don't know how we're going to do it. Okay. We can go this way. It looks like we can also go this way. For some sort of pickup. Okay. Yeah, we're just literally gonna do AoE here.
My, what lovely feet.
What lovely feet is crazy. Wait, did we get something? I thought he said that because maybe we got a new one, but that doesn't seem to be the situation that we're in. I don't think we can go there. Okay. These repairer freaks are fucking weird. Why are they so big?
Choose.
Love that. Okay.
Nice.
You have anything else? I can't tell if there's a pickup over there. Okay, whatever. Oh, I didn't see them. Okay, I didn't see them. We have to always play first, so we should play first anyway.
Doing in.
Oh, I don't have the AoE attack. That's unfortunate.
Your time to shine.
Time for mayhem. Violence.
And I mean... Come on! I'm trying to think. I kind of hate the flying enemies, or I did earlier in the game. But then once we got over leveled enough, I'm like, no, now we're chilling. It was mainly because there's some of those flying bosses that I thought were a really big pain in the
Let's
ass.
go.
I'm sorry, Maelle. I know she's going through it. Oh. That would be cool if we could platform that way. Wait, where are we going then? I'm missing something. Is this climbable? Okay. This is not a platforming game, so I shouldn't be getting lost. So let me just go back this way and see if there's something that I just blatantly missed. Well, I missed this, but this is not what we were looking for. Oh, we're literally just going this. Okay. I literally blatantly missed that. It was right in front of me. It was not hidden or anything. If we learned one thing about me as a character trait from Tomb Raider, it was that. Maybe I should continue. Maybe I should continue. Maybe you should. Yeah. If that were a choice. Then if you can't continue, I don't think this is a maybe I should, because you don't have the choice.
Yeah.
Like, am I crazy? I don't know.
Perfect.
Okay. The soundtrack here even reminds me of Disco Elysium. Like, I don't know if it's a French thing or what.
Perfect.
Just something about the instrumentation. Okay. A gestural? Girl. What's going on? What are you doing here? Kribapa. Oh, I feel like I've met him before. Or I recognize the name. After all the mess that's happening, I was the only one curious enough to make the journey here. But this place is sad. Yeah. No shit. Like, what? Of course it's sad. Okay. Why does it not let me buy this? Is it because I have one? I'm so confused why I can own two. Like, does that level it up? Oh, it levels it up to that level. I see. Well, that was kind of a waste of money then. Okay, we're just gonna do Maelle. I feel like Maelle should just be able to one-shot. Yeah. Oh, he doesn't even have that much health. I think anybody could have killed him. Thanks for the distraction. Now, let me sell you the real goods. Okay. Ooh! That's kind of tea. But we also have the thing that keeps us at 1 HP, so I don't know if that would make me full health or not. I honestly have no idea. We're gonna buy all of these, because I'm like, we might as well. We're probably never coming back here. We might as well buy our money's worth. I wish I could buy in bulk, you know? I think that would make this a little bit easier and more convenient. I don't need the recoat. I barely used any recoats. And I've been kind of satisfied with the build that I used. Because I've been just like... Most characters are like a pure luck and agility, I think. Hey. I don't know if I'm ready to fight Papa emotionally. He's done enough destruction around here to warrant that fear valid. Wait, what is that?
Good stuff.
That's a Clair Obscur, isn't it? I don't know. This game has been also really gracious with the recoats, and I wonder if that's just to like encourage you to try different builds. Which maybe I should, but like I'm kind of okay where I am actually.
I can't sustain the expedition as much longer.
Oh, she has to actively keep them
We need
up.
to defeat them fast.
I didn't really think about that. I just thought it was like a thing that she just does, and then they just stay up. I guess not, you know? It sounds very, very exhausting for her body. I understand why she's tired.
Nice.
This is a humongous garden. I love all the lions. I love that, like, thematically, aesthetically. I love these kind of gardens in general. I feel like we don't have many of them anymore. But I guess they were never for, like, the normal person, you know? They're just like a rich person thing.
What to choose?
I wonder if this is even giving us, like, worthwhile XP. Like, it doesn't really look like it is. You know?
Useful.
I don't know. How the hell are you supposed to get to whatever the max level is? 99? How are you supposed to get there? Oh my god, that gem scared the fuck out of me. Kind of make sure there's no, like, pickups that I'm missing.
Useful.
I love how that's built with, like, a head and an arm. And it's kind of like recreating the work. Girl, get out of my way. You know, if they force me to enter the fight, they force me to enter the fight, but I'm like, I'm gonna try to run around them.
Interesting.
I don't think this is giving us any XP that's, like, actually worth trying to get, you know? There are so many recoats. I guess you could have technically fucked up your build really bad, too. And, like, fucked it up again and again. And it's like, maybe that actually would be a good thing to have. Or if, like, you're in a situation where, like, you fucked up your build, you're also underleveled. You kind of need to fix both your builds, your skills. Like, you need to fix everything. I kind of just coped most of the time, I think, around the abilities that I had.
Your father's been extra inspired.
A most enticing challenge.
Yeah, maybe that's why it's called creation. Maybe that's why it's called creation. Okay, we're gonna do
That's lucky.
this. And then...
No.
I don't know, I just feel like this ability is the most useful in our current situation.
There is a violence, yes.
Oh, wow! The void damage is really carrying us here. Always place twice in a row, but deal 50% less damage. See, that, I'm like... That one does not sound good to me. Because I'm like, we have cheater. Why would I use that if I have cheater? I don't know.
Papa's over there.
Maybe it's
I'm the
cheaper than
Chroma we
cheater,
need to
actually.
bring back Lumiere.
Even I can sense him.
We'd better make sure we're ready.
You're doing great. I mean, we beat Simon, so I think we are doing what needs to be done. What I can't do anymore. What needs to be done for my sake and theirs. This boy is so cryptic. We need to get him to open up. We do. We do. Oh, that was it. Okay. I was like, I don't know if somebody else needs anything. The way I'm still actively searching for loot is kind of funny because I thought we'd find nothing and we actually have been finding loot. So I feel pleasantly surprised. Very pleasantly surprised, actually. Why are they trying to make this look like old fucking Lumiere? Like, did we not destroy that one enough? Who is that? That did not look like Renoir. No, now it does. It did not look like him from a distance. Are you ready to get your ass beat?
Papa?
Man.
Alicia.
No. We're not using that name anymore.
Please. I just want you to understand what this canvas means to me.
I do understand. I know how powerful and intoxicating it is.
I don't think that's what it is.
How deeply
They're powerful.
attached we can become to the worlds we pour our hearts and souls into.
Yeah.
I was enthralled, and it nearly
So
killed
died!
Doesn't
Like,
mean
I
you
don't
have
see
to
the
erase
issue.
Verso's canvas.
me. Child, do you think I want to?
Yes, quite literally yes. That's why
After
you would do it.
all the sorrows we've endured, do you really think that I want to destroy this last piece of his soul?
Girl, put it in a museum somewhere. Like, nobody is forcing you.
Life keeps forcing cruel choices.
Oh my god.
We do what we must.
Grief often blinds us, and we make choices we can never take back.
You grieve for two.
I grieve for many.
For many.
The choices of parents leave indelible marks upon their children.
I'm sorry, Lune. It looks too good
And
here.
ultimately, the voices in their head have to be their own.
He's stunning. Let me stop obsessing.
You cannot set the boundaries of their life for them.
After the fire, you wanted me to find new joy in life. And I tried. But I couldn't. I couldn't. Verso died because of me. How do I get from that to joy?
What did you
Child,
do?
It will get better, I promise you.
Did she burn the house?
But this is not the way. Your friends speak truth. And it changes nothing. You can hate me. But that's a choice I must make. As your father, I must look out for you. Especially when you can't look out for yourself.
You treat me as if I'm still 5.
How
I
old is
treat
she?
you as if the shadow from the worst day of our lives is going to suffocate you and take you from us too! Enough. I said enough.
No. I love the expression on her face. What? Where are we? He just changed the entire location. Okay. He's trying to disorient us. Go, keep your eyes open. We literally I already fought him. Cause this is who I fought with the painters in the Endless Tower. This was the final stage. Girl, come on. Like, no offense, but like, this is just not...
Show me what you can do.
I don't know how much health he has, but like...
That's lucky.
So much power. Sweet taste of blood.
We're definitely gonna take him out too quickly. Okay. What? Wait, how did he survive that? Serene! He brought the axe on? Okay.
This insanity. It's time to go home.
Okay. Now
I
what?
do love a challenge, but this is beginning to irk me.
Fuck. He keeps regenerating.
Maybe we focus on the accents first.
We have to focus on something. We can't fight them all at once. I mean, we technically can, but in terms of, like, context, right? Story-wise, I don't think we can.
No, she can't.
What is she doing? Oh, God. Okay. What are we doing? Are we gonna fight both of them together? Or is she on our side?
Mama.
She came back as herself?
Believe you're going to kill yourself. It's too soon for you to return to any canvas.
Is that her? Wait. Why does that look like the monolith in general? Has she painted on herself? What is going on? She's gonna destroy the Axon, no? Whoa! God, this music is so good. It's not over, y'all. Oh, you are joking. Okay. Renoir summons the Descendre canvas. Wait, what the hell does that mean? I've seen the canvas, but what are we doing with it? What are we doing with it? Is he gonna transform into one of us? I don't... What is he doing? I don't know what the point of that was. Honestly, I really don't. Oh, I didn't need to do that. Did I? I don't know. Shit. I can't mark him again. Okay, we'll just do that for now. We have 3 gradient charges, so hey. Again? There's no way you can survive 17 million damage. Come on. Renoir unleashes his power. I should have just gone back to that stance. What is he doing? I just love how they choreographed everything. So beautiful. Oh my god, that is a stunning scene. I do wish I'd played that with my weaker team.
Ironic. Your mother was the one who saved me when I lost myself in a canvas. safely use our gift. How to soar without flying too close to the sun. We painted hundreds of canvas worlds, pushing the very boundaries of creation.
What happened?
And she never let me forget that every day we spent here has a price.
How does time pass in the real world when they're in here? We still don't know. Not really.
Yet, here we are now.
So trust her. If she's doing this, then...
I trust what she taught me. This is not a game. You think you know what's at stake, but you don't.
I know precisely what's at stake. You want control. You want to feel like you're doing something. You couldn't save Verso, so you want to save us. Except you're not. Destroying the canvas won't help us move on. It'll just deny us the one place that helped us feel again.
67 years. 67 years I spent trapped within the monolith.
I hate how he's looking
I
at us.
persisted. I persisted. Do you know why? Do you know why I cannot leave her or you behind?
Why?
This is what I see every
Oh my god.
day. I cannot spend another day with living corpses. Since the fire, our family has crumbled. Aline in the canvas. Clair fighting a solitary war. You, a living ghost. Verso's death broke us. Want it to be fixed. I need it to be fixed. I
How do you fix it, though?
Don't you see? That's how I feel about them. I can't lose them either. I've lost too much. Papa, see? I've lost so much.
We both lost so much.
Papa, I don't want to lose you either. I'm not leaving you forever. Just a little longer.
I want to trust you, but
If she stays, there's no way she's leaving.
You can.
Hold on, I need to snooze this ad real quick because otherwise we will be trapped in an ad break in the middle of this cutscene and then we'll have to wait. Okay. Hold on. There we go.
keep the light on for you. I hope you find peace.
Where do we go from here? Her condition is very worrying.
Verso.
I don't think he can leave the painting, can he? What? What do you mean? How can he just jump out the painting? Am I crazy? No, because this is not out the painting, actually. I think I'm just misconstruing what's happening. Where? Hello? I mean, I realize I can go back, but, like, there's no point in just going back. It very clearly wants me to interact with whatever this is. Oh, is that literally just her? How can we interact with her like this? What happens if I leave? Like, can we just come back? No, I literally can't leave. Okay. So I don't... Okay. It's time to stop painting. Okay, actually, I feel like maybe since we reached like a point where we aren't technically in another cutscene, I'm just gonna play the ads right now. And this way we don't need to worry about it when it's done. Or like, you know what I mean. If it starts playing. Oh my gosh, are the ads not playing? Also, hi Luigi, since I'm paused the game. Sorry, I was trying to really like connect with and be in the cutscene. But thank you so much for dropping by, girl. I hope you're having a good time. Okay, I hope you're having a good day. I know you're at work. So I hope you're getting paid well. Hi Lars, how are you doing? Are you doing well? I need to know. Hold on. Are you doing well? Let me switch to the ad screen because this is we're supposed to have some ads playing. No devil roboter today. What does that mean? What does that mean? What is a devil roboter? Like just like a devil robot? I'm trying to think. What did we do last time that had a devil robot? I cannot recall. But we will have some demonic entities when we go to Resident Evil for sure. So maybe there's some devilish things in there. Also, we're gonna finish this game before we go. Before we go and start Resident Evil. So hopefully. Oh, you had to. I see what you're talking about. I see what you're talking about. Yeah. I think I ended up fixing it last time, but I think it's so odd that it was only certain people that was having that issue. Like that still doesn't make any sense to me because I even went to look at the VOD, but like obviously it wasn't even just like you. It was like a bunch of different people who were like encountering the issue. And I'm like, what the hell was causing it? I don't know if it was my program. I don't know if it's like an encoding issue or if it was something else. But it did eventually get fixed when I restarted the program, so that was nice, at least for Resident Evil half. We didn't have any actual like technical difficulties except for the fact that, you know, when Resident Evil wasn't working. But yeah, I'm glad I sound fine today. You know, I'm very happy that you can actually understand what the hell I'm saying, especially because like was it actually just me last time or was it also the game? Because I feel like I didn't ask that. But now I'm curious. Was it just me or was it also the game? Also, my cat is sleeping very peacefully and she looks so cute. She looks so cute. I'm not going to move the camera because I feel like every time I move the camera, it's like annoying. But she literally is sleeping right in this chair. And oh my god, she's the cutest little thing right now. I love her when she's sweet, but sometimes I get really, really irritated by her because she's not the nicest cat. She's not like nice in the fact that she's like a bully and she's like always angry, but she gets very easily overstimulated and then she'll bite you. Or if you walk by her and she wants attention, she will swat you. And it's not like swatting with claws, at least not for me, but she'll literally like just smack you while you're passing by and it's like, hey, what's going on? I also want a cat. Get one. Get one. Especially if you have like if you spend a lot of time at home, Cats are very independent, but like my cat really likes her, you know, she really likes somebody in the house. She hates to be by herself at all. Like she genuinely fucking hates it. Um, but yeah, I love her being there. I think she's really sweet, and you know when she's being nice and stuff, I really am like, oh my god, she's so cute and she's so sweet. And sometimes if I'm sad and she comes sits next to me, that tends to make me feel a little better, which I really appreciate. I do kind of wish I had a second cat, but sometimes I'm like, that feels stressful, like to get another cat, because I'm like, what if the other one also like is really attention hungry, or like, and they want the attention from me specifically, and then I'm like, okay, that's just a lot. That's just a lot that I have to deal with. But I don't know. I think I could get like an older cat, maybe not like a super old cat, but like one that's like 2 years old or something, so that they can kind of get along together. But I don't know. I think you should do it if you think you can do it. Definitely do your research on cats and like see if you actually, you know, want to take care of them, because I feel like, you know, even though they're independent, they still require a lot of attention and like a lot of energy. So for that reason, I would say research that part if you haven't like grown up around cats or anything, cuz I kind of did, but I don't think my parents took the best care of the cat that they had. But I also didn't like grow up around it. Like they got it a few years ago. But anyways, let's get back into this. I don't really know how we're gonna handle this, how we're gonna move on from this. Are we gonna cope with this? I don't know. I just refuse to take care of things. You know, and it's important to know that, because if you know you don't want to do that, then that's a good choice to not choose to get something that needs you to take care of it. And I think that's valid.
Hi.
Oh, she looks so hollow.
You're tired of painting, aren't you?
She looks like she is.
I'm tired too.
I'm sorry, he looks too good right now. Like, yeah.
That's...
I'm really sorry. Really going
shouldn't
through
be
it.
able to be here.
I'm scared.
What does that mean? She gifted you
did
the
you
ability
run
to
in?
be here?
It's dangerous for you here.
See things as they are, not how you want them to be.
What?
You lied
Oh, I see
to
what you
your
mean.
father.
No.
He saw it too. But he wanted to believe. You're going to die here. Why don't you just leave? You can always come back.
The moment I leave, Papa will erase this canvas.
This is not worth your life.
What life? My life of loneliness in a shell of a body, with no voice and no future.
You're Maelle. No matter where you are, you don't need this canvas.
What the fuck does that
Everything I want
mean?
is here. Here I have a chance to live, Verso, to live. Out there I merely exist.
Life keeps forcing cruel choices.
Stop quoting Papa.
Don't piss me off. Y'all, I fucking hate Verso! Don't put this shit on me. I feel bad for her, but she doesn't have to be here. She has a choice.
Verso!
What?
Papa also said, hold on to each other.
Old friend, you've traveled miles, spinning in circles. Your blind eyes on the dial, stripping.
I'm
sorry.
Am I gonna fight him? Because he can't be serious. Verso, I'm gonna one-shot you. Like, you need to get it together. Just because I got you a better weapon does not mean you can do anything. Don't irritate me. No. Fuck, no! No, don't put this decision on me. This is evil! This is evil! What the fuck? Okay, like, the thing is, you know who I'm gonna pick. Like, I fucking hate having to make this decision myself. But we're gonna fight as Maelle, come on. Could Verso even finish the fight? Like, come on. Please. Why are they doing this to me? I feel like this feels really personal. Like, for Verso, I can understandably see why the fuck I would choose Verso, right? Because I am really concerned for his mother, because she is fucking suffering through all of this shit. But Maelle? Bitch, this is like us arguing if physician-assisted suicide is fucking viable or not. Okay? She literally has no voice. She can't move. She can't do a fucking anything, basically. She's done. She's done. She's finished. Like, at least this way she'll get to die living out something, right? We've played To the Moon. This is basically To the Moon, but she actually has an active choice in her life. She's getting to actually live through that life. I can't fucking choose Verso. I can't do it! I can't do it. I can't. I can't. I can't justify it. Like, I can't justify it enough. I can't justify it enough. I'm sorry, Verso. I can't.
Stop him from painting.
Don't say that. Please, don't say that.
Please, listen to me. Only you.
I'm sorry, Verso. We can't do that.
Please, unpaint me. Unpaint me.
So,
Please. I don't want this life.
We can gamage him.
saying
I
that.
don't want this life. I don't want this life.
I
Stop!
just wanted to live this
Why do they have to make it painful?
this lifetime that was stolen from us. Please. Please.
Come on.
I don't want this life.
You have to gamage him. It's not fair.
Help me. Help me.
The way he's looking like, what's going on back there? I'm sorry.
If you could grow old, would you find a reason to smile?
Epilogue. Life to paint. do feel guilt. I do feel guilty about it. There was no good choice. I wonder what Gustav would have chosen. Esquie! Maybe he's gonna cheer us up. Oh. She's a... She brought them all back. Is that a young Verso? Who is that? Wait, is that Sciel's kid? Who is that? No, he would be sitting with her. I don't know who that is. Oh. Stop! I might be selfish, but I am happy we're here. Don't look at me. Because that was not a look of certainty. He honestly looks a lot like Gustav here. Manoir does. We just have to suffer, don't we? I saw it coming, but this make me wonder if she would have had a better life the other way. You have a different ending, yeah. I chose to play as Maelle. I do want... We will see the other one too, though. Okay, I think we should be safe to skip this, because I think this is just the credits. And although these credits are very beautiful, I do want to not spend too much time on this and go back and finish the other ending. Oh, I don't know if we're actually going to get another cutscene or anything, so I'm like, I don't want to skip anything if that's the case. No. Was the other one... So was the other one not just like another cutscene? Like, I'm confused. Because these just both look like credits to me. Okay. We're gonna go back. I don't know where this takes me back to, but we are gonna skip all the cutscenes until we get to that decision again. You might have to look it up, honestly, because I couldn't go and redo the boss. It was already overwritten by the time I logged back in. Oh, really? I guess we'll try to find out. Yeah, I don't see him here. I guess we do have to look it up. I'm gonna switch to my face for a little bit. I don't know how I feel about that ending. You know, I'm not quite sure. Give it a second. Okay, sorry. That was me just like pulling up my browser. When I open the browser, it usually does that. But I don't really know how I felt about that ending. You know, when I saw everyone, I was like, oh my God, this is incredible. I'm so happy to be seeing all these people again. And then we saw her deteriorate, you know? I just can't help but feel terrible about that too. It's a first for me. I don't know how to feel. I chose Verso. Yeah. I just I think that one is a really complicated ending because it's like, yeah, maybe her mom was fine. Maybe her dad ended up being fine, but like her situation is kind of complicated and I don't know how it's going to turn out from the other end. And that's what I'm curious about. Honestly, that's what I want to find out about is like if would she have had a better life had we gone with the other ending? Because I'm gonna be honest, like I feel the worst for Maelle. Like, yeah, she lost her brother and her she lost her brother too, right? Like they lost her brother, but they didn't lose everyone else in the same way. It feels like for her, she was living this life as herself in the painting. And when she lost every single fucking person year after year, I'm just like, yeah, like I feel the worst for her. She has suffered tremendous amounts of trauma due to her experience that the others I just don't think can relate to or even begin to understand. The weight that has been put on her life because of the fact that she lived it as Maelle, she didn't live it as herself. And that's where I feel really, really bad for her, and I feel more inclined to like side with her because I'm like, she didn't even have a choice. Once she was in there, she didn't know who she was. I don't know. We're gonna go ahead and watch it from the other point of view. But honestly, I also feel attached to all of these characters. Like they might not be fully real, but I feel for them, you know? Like they might not be real people per se, but like these are still real people to me. I feel like they're real people, you know? Like I haven't had a reason to feel otherwise about them at all. Okay, I was like, where does it start? I don't want to skip anything. Here we go. I'm like, there's no need for me to see those lines at this point. This is what we really came for. I'm gonna drink some water. I think I need it. Yeah.
Don't do this. Don't leave me again.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, You've got this incredible power to paint. You'll never have to suffer a life you don't want. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay.
Be okay. Will she be okay? I don't know. How does he stop him from painting? And then poor fucking Noko. Monoko never got to see him and spend time with him again.
I will miss you guys.
will happen to him? I'm guessing he'll also be gone, right? Everyone? Yeah.
It's okay. It's over. Verso.
This is the remnants of his soul, right? The original one. Last piece of him. Okay. I'm very curious what the epilogue's gonna be. It's definitely gonna be the fallout from whatever actually happens to them. A life to love? Hey! I guess if they love their life, then maybe. But I just can't. I still can't, like, justify killing all of those people. I don't know.
Miroir du temps, nos histoires s'alignent
Renoir.
dans le
Sciel.
creux de nos mains. Deux mondes se dessinent.
The red flowers like the
L'un
one
de
from the Gamage.
rêve
Say mother.
où
Aline.
le chagrin s'efface. L'autre
Where is Clea?
est réel où notre deuil
The little Esquie! He's so cute. Y'all, I need him.
au lendemain non écrit.
Verso de Sandra.
Les étoiles où tout commence, rien ne finit.
He died so young.
Dans l'étreinte du destin,
Clea.
les liens restent éternels. Dans
Clea's so
les
beautiful.
sons.
She's very reminiscent of Lune. Oh, I guess that's probably because they gave her hair to Lune. I think that might be why.
Horizon lointain, peignons ensemble les couleurs de demain.
They live right in front of the Eiffel Tower. That's insane.
Œuvres
They're beyond wealthy. Which I guess we should have known from their manner anyway, but still.
trace la route d'une vie. Au lendemain non écrit, sous les étoiles où tout commence, rien ne finit. Dans les trains
it, Aline. I don't even... It's not sadness that I see, it's that hollowness that you have when something you just don't have anymore. Something is just gone. That really it? I don't know how I feel about that either. That is crazy. About the Eiffel Tower? Yeah. I like this ending more, really. I can see the appeal of this ending, right? From, like, the perspective that, like, the people in the painting were never real. You know, I think from that point of view, I can really understand it. But... Oh, does this show both? Oh, okay. We're done. That was really all there is to it. Okay. Yeah. That was something. I don't really know how I feel about either of them. I mean, okay, I know how I feel about the Verso ending. I think the Verso ending is sad, and I can kind of understand, like, the circumstances, right? Because in a way, Verso also, like, by Maelle staying, Verso also feels that weight on him because it's technically him that's keeping her there, and it probably feels to him like he's killing her. But I wish I knew if Maelle was even able to speak or communicate. I think she can at least see, right? Like, she can see. I don't know if she's deaf. Because I'm like, if she can't, if she has all of these, like, different issues, then, like, maybe. But I feel like in the extent to which she's living, I'm kind of okay with it. So I'm like, at least maybe she can learn some sign language, or she can still write, she can still paint. And I can see the appeal of that, you know? But at the same time, like, looking at the other ending, I'm just like, I can't help but feel guilty of, like, that I did this to her. But at the same time, I also feel the guilt in the Verso ending because I feel in a way that I'm like, I killed all of these people. Like, yes, they're technically not real, but I got to see them actually living. I see them actually suffering due to all the actions that have occurred around them within their lives, you know? And I feel so much more guilt when it comes to the number of people that I would have to sacrifice. But then the question becomes, like, does the painting sustain itself for life? I don't know, because I feel like if it's not sustained forever, then we go back to the same issue of, like, they're still suffering in that way, you know? And that would be something that I could justify the Verso ending for if I knew, you know, the painting sustained itself. But then if it sustained itself, then I'm like, I don't see the issue of Maelle leaving, because even if she's not living with these people, she knows they're still alive. And I feel like that would have been the ending that I wanted, right? Not destroying the painting, but her and her family choosing to leave. Maybe even donating the painting somewhere else to people who don't know how to access it. I think could have been something that, like, I would have been okay with. But I kind of hate both endings. Like, I feel a little more inclined to think Maelle's is more justifiable, but even then, it's still fucking hard. It's not my main motivation. I chose it because it was Verso's canvas, and that little boy didn't want to keep painting. I understand Maelle's perspective, but I just didn't see the canvas was about her at all. Interesting. I can kind of see that. I guess to me, I don't know how, like, sentient the boy is, or if it's more so just like a representation of, like, how that Verso must have felt. You know, how the Verso that was in there felt, not the actual little boy. Because to me, I'm like, I guess there's, like, the potential of, like, him just projecting his feelings onto him, and him kind of mirroring them because they come from the same place, you know, because they're both different fragments of like the real Verso. One is just like a painted version of him, and one is like a fragment of his soul, I guess. But I don't know, because we also saw, I think, what felt like some of the different, like, pieces of, like, the person who looked like that we saw were different. And so that's why I was like, I don't know. But I can understand from that perspective, right? Like with that, I do agree. I do agree that like his ending is a little better because yeah, like then that boy is stuck doing that forever. He doesn't want to do it forever. He doesn't even really want to do it right now. And I feel like that's a lot, you know, on one person especially. But without without further ado, we're gonna probably get started on Resident Evil. I honestly really loved Clair Obscur though. I am really curious to see what else they do with the IP. And if they do add DLC, I wonder how that's gonna tie to the story, because I really don't want them to add some dumb challenge like mode. If it's an actual DLC, maybe it's just dumb to me, but I feel like the main point of the story is the narrative. Like of this game is the narrative. It's the connection with the characters. And if we're adding a DLC and it's not expanding the lore, if it's not expanding the actual story and it's just adding a challenge mode, me personally, I might purchase it just because, you know, I really really loved and enjoyed this game, but at the same time, I feel like I don't know if I would care that much if it's just like a challenge mode. I do want to see what achievements that I'm missing because I have some that are like hidden and I don't know what they are. Um, I have reached level 99, which I know what I have to do, but I haven't done it. Find all the journals. I just have to Google that. Find all 33 music records. I have to Google that because I don't know which ones I'm missing. There's one for acquire all of Monoko's skills, which I thought would be an achievement. I just don't know which ability I'm missing. And then there's one more. With Monoko, cast an upgraded skill 4 turns in a row. So yeah, that's none of them are gonna be very efficient. Yeah, it'll be hard to add on. I feel like it'll probably be prequel-esque or expand more on Gustav. Yeah, I think that would be nice. I feel like it would be hard to expand on Gustav specifically because of the fact that we saw his expedition. So then his would, if they made it based on him, then I think it would have to do with like nothing on the continent. It would all have to be in Lumiere because it feels like they've never left. And like maybe expanding upon like the lore of like their history and how they got there, but I don't think there would be much combat. And I do think that combat is a big part of the game, so I don't know how they would do that. But I do think with the prequel esque argument, I think that could be something really cool. And I don't remember if we found a journal in um if we found a I don't remember if we found a journal within the Endless Tower. Because I don't remember if I did it by myself or we got there on stream and I just finished it by myself. But if they do have a journal in there, then that could be an argument as to like that expedition will be the one that goes there, and that would be really cool. Honestly, I think that would be dope. To go and like see what they did in the Endless Tower and see why those paintings are red, because I feel like it kind of has to be the Endless Tower. Like that's the only place where we really found something that's like this is clearly placeholder for something. Very, very clearly placeholder for something. So that's where my head is at. I don't know how you guys feel. If you guys agree, disagree, I don't know. I don't know. But really, from me, that's going to be everything. I hope you guys have a good night, morning, or afternoon, wherever you are. All right. That's going to be all. Bye bye.